Hello everybody, welcome to Cardio Bootcamp. For class today, we're going to be starting on your cardio machine of choice, bike, treadmill, elliptical, rower, any of the ones that you see at Planet Fitness, or even you can put on your shoes and head outside. We're going to start with a nice and easy 3-minute warm-up. After that, we're going to come down to the ground and you're only going to need your mat today. We're going to do core, and with that core, we're going to go for time instead of reps, because we've got a little bit more challenging moves in here today, and I want you to choose how many reps you do based on how your body is feeling. So let's get started. Find that cardio piece. Step on up, and we're going to go for 3 minutes here, nice and easy. Remember, for this warm-up portion, we want you about a 1 or a 2 on that intensity level. Nothing crazy. Just kind of getting that body moving. Maybe this is the end of your day and you've been sitting all day and the body's feeling a little tight. Or maybe it's right at the beginning of your day and you're just crawled out of bed and just freezing out and the basement is a little cold. Wherever you are doing this in your day, it's always important to do a little bit of a warm-up. So we're going to start with that 3 minutes, like I mentioned. Once we hit those 3 minutes, then we are going to go into a 30-second push, followed by a 1-minute recovery. Some of you might have already done our previous classes where we've been practicing this repetition. If you're coming into this as this is your first time, what I want you to think about is keeping your 30 seconds as consistent as possible. So if you take your incline up to a 6, at 15 seconds, and I don't want you to have to drop it down. I want you to choose a speed, an incline, or a resistance that you can stay consistently for that 30-second push. Then you can pull it back and make it easier. So we've got about 1 minute here before we are going in. What I like to do at about this mark is I like to give a little bit more resistance underneath my legs, especially if I'm on the bike, to make sure my hips are not rocking from side to side. Got a little bit more tension, and then we check in with form. While I lean forward, my hips are pressed back. I've got a straight line from my head to my tailbone. My heels are dropped, my toes are pulled back, and I'm light on my hands. If you are on your treadmill today, or anything treadmill, elliptical, if your elliptical has arms, feel free to use them, or for added balance, you cannot use them, up to you. For your treadmill, try not to hang on to your railings. If you have to, do some finger touches or do a really light grip. If you notice you're kind of hanging on to your life to get up that incline, I recommend bringing that incline down or bringing that speed down, because we want that whole body to be used. So we've got about 10 seconds here, and we're going to go into our first 30-second push. So think about what is that resistance going to be today, or that speed, or that incline, or maybe you're playing with a little bit of both. We are going to start with that 30-second push in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I've got my resistance. I'm going to focus on my speed today. So my resistance is going to stay exactly the same from recovery to push. The only difference is you're going to see that I'm going to lean forward. My legs are going to move a lot faster, so my RPMs are going to be higher. I'm going to try to hit over 100 during that 30 seconds, and then I'm going to pull it back to about a 60. So you choose how you want to pace yourself. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull it back. Good. And we've got 8 rounds of this. So you may notice that that first time out of the gate, maybe you took it a little too strong, or maybe you pulled back and you're like, yeah, that was really easy. I'd rather have it be a little easy and you build up rather than, holy crap, I came out a little too fast and now I've got to kind of find that in between. So for that rest and recovery, we want you back at a 4 or a 5 intensity on that scale of 1 to 10. For that high intensity or that 30-second push, I want you 6, 7, 8, depending on the day, maybe you're even hitting a 9. So we've got 20 seconds left here before we're going in for push number 2. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice big push here. Remember, this can look like your speed, your incline, your resistance, a little bit of all of them maybe. And the reason I say all of those is because I just don't know what type of machine you're on. Good, you've got 10 seconds left all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, pull it back. If you are somebody who does have a spin bike and you've been doing these classes right along with us, you may notice that your glutes and your sit bones are not nearly as sore after these classes as they were in the beginning. Don't worry, if you are in the beginning, you will be sore for a little bit, but it's not terrible. It gets better the more you do it, I promise. Good, we've got 30 more seconds. And then we're going for our next push. Nice big deep breaths. We've got 10 seconds. And we're going again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Next 30. What's that cadence looking like? What's that incline? Maybe it's that resistance. If you are somebody who's outside, maybe you're going from a walk to a power walk to a jog to a run. As long as it's changing to something a little bit more challenging, to something a little bit more easy, I don't care what that looks like for you. 2, 1, relax, pull back. Good. I feel like every time we do this, the circuit just moves a lot quicker. The first couple of times I felt like it kind of drug on. I don't know about you, but I feel like the more we do this, the faster we get through these 8 rounds. We've got 30 seconds and we're pushing again. This is your time to grab water if you need it. Is here in this recovery phase. You've got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Next 30. Good. All the way through. You've got 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull back. We're halfway through our 8 rounds. We just wrapped up round number 4. We've got 4 more to go. So after we jump off the bike or your cardio piece or you're outside, wherever you are, I want to talk about this because I've been talking about this and it's important, our tracking. When we get done, I want you to write down how far of a distance did you travel? What was your resistance? What was your incline? What was your speed? How did it feel? Make note of all those things so that when you come back and you redo this class or you do any of our previous classes where we've been focusing on the 30-second push, 1-minute recovery, you can look and see, am I getting faster? Am I able to push myself a little bit more? Am I going further? Or are we staying exactly the same? You're able to actually see what is happening. So we've got 5 seconds and we're going to the next push in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. All the way through. Think about relaxing those shoulders no matter where you are and what you're doing. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull back. Good. Well, right now the sun is shining here. I don't know if when you're watching this recording, it's actually shining, but hopefully it is. It's nice and cold here, 11 degrees on this beautiful morning. Sun is shining. We are moving our bodies. And I always say you can take yourself outside and walk and run. You can also jump on a bike. If you're somebody who likes to bike outside, you can easily change those intervals. You can find a path. You can change those intervals where you don't have to stop those stoplights. Here in Lansing, we've got those river trails, which are super awesome. You can stick on. We've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Big push. Fifteen seconds. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. You're doing great. We've got 20 seconds. And we're going again. You just got 2 more of these 30-second pushes, so check in with yourself. 10 seconds. Can you push a little bit more for these last 2 rounds? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Maybe you're taking that cadence up just a few more. Maybe that resistance is going up by 1. Maybe that incline is going up by 0.5. Doesn't even have to be a full one. Good. 10 seconds all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Final 30 seconds. So I notice I still have a little bit left. I'm going to take my resistance up just a little, but I'm going to still try to keep my RPMs over 100. It's going to be more challenging because there's more tension underneath my legs. That is how I'm changing for this last round. Check in with yourself, see what that looks like for you. We've got 30 seconds. After that 30-second push, we're going to pull it back into a 1 minute 4 to 5 intensity, and then we'll pull it into a full cool down. So you don't go all the way to that cool down quite yet. Good, 10 seconds. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. 15 more seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Good. We're bringing it back to a 4 or 5 intensity. Not all the way down to that cool down quite yet. How did that feel? Did you take it a little bit easier? Do you feel like you hit that mark just about right? You're not completely dead. You've still got some energy. And you feel like you've had a good workout? Or are you just like, yeah, I just kind of moved my legs. I took it a little bit easier today. We got 10 seconds and we're gonna pull it back for a cool down. I want you to take that incline down to a 0.5 if you're on the treadmill, all the way off on anything else. Good, bring that down, bring that resistance down, bring that speed down to just a nice casual walk. You're not out power walking, just nice and easy. We're working on bringing that heart rate down, seeing how quickly our heart rate can go from being high to bring it back down to 100 or below. We've got 3 minutes here. At 2 minutes, I'm gonna step on off and I'm gonna make my way down to the mat so I can start showing you what our core circuit looks like. If you would like to step off at that point, you are welcome to. If not, you can stay and keep walking or moving gently for another minute, and then you can meet me. I'll let you know when that time happens so you can kind of choose which one is best for you. And I mentioned it a few rounds ago, but we'll check it with your stats. How far of a distance did you travel? Note that. Whether it's written in a book, ideally it's not on a sticky note that you just kind of like leave laying around. It's either in a notebook all together with the date, the workout name, and your stats, or it's in your phone in the notes section. Depending on where you like to work out, if it tends to change, your phone may be the easiest to do it. If you always work out at home, a notebook jot down in your gym might just be the easiest, especially if you're a pen and paper person like I am. Good. How are those legs feeling? How's that breathing feeling? I'm gonna step on off. You are welcome to keep moving for the next minute. So for core, we have 3 exercises. The first one here, I've got 2 options for you. Option 1 is a dead bug. Option 2 is alternating leg lowers. Dead bug is going to be easier. We're going to do a static pull dead bug or a moving dead bug or alternating leg lowers. I'm going to show you all 3. After that, we're going to go into a hollow hold, which I will show you, and then a bicycle crunch to toe touch. For these, like I said, we're going to go for time today and not reps because some of these moves are a little bit more challenging, and because there's more variety, it's easier for me to set time and you to pace yourself accordingly than for you to try to keep up with me for reps. So for that first one here, you have a dead bug hold. Knees at 90, toes at 90, arms up in the air, low back press, and chin your chest. This is option 1. Option 2, opposite arm, opposite leg, extend away from each other. Option 3 is alternating leg lowers and relax. Good. Hold on before I show you that. Step on off your cardio piece. Grab a sip of water. Move your device if you need to. Bring yourself back down to the ground here. That third move, which is your third option, is alternating leg lowers. So nice straight leg, take toe pull back, bring it down, and lift. Keeping that low back pressed in. Hands can gently sit behind the head if you would like, chin to your chest, round those shoulders forward. We have 30 seconds. After that, we're gonna take a 15-second rest, and then we're gonna do a hollow hold. So legs up. Option 1 is just straight up like this. This is gonna be easiest. The further your arms and legs move away from each other, the more challenging it's gonna be. Low back stays pressed in. If your neck starts to bother you, drop that head on the ground. All 3 of these moves, we are gonna have our chin tucked. So feel free to relax those shoulders at any point. And then our third move is a bicycle crunch to toe touch. And this is a little bit of coordination. So I want you to take this nice and slow. Knees are at 90, hands are behind the head. We're not holding the head up, they're just kind of lightly back there. I'm gonna bring my right elbow and my left knee together while extending my right leg and my left elbow. So I'm out and back in, and then I'm gonna reach and touch for the toe. And then I'm gonna go to the other side. So elbow, knee, hand, foot. The more rotation you get in that core while keeping that low back pressed in, the more you're gonna feel this neural obliques. So all of that being said, 30 seconds is gonna feel like a really long time. We're gonna start with 2 rounds. After that second round, we're gonna take a longer break, and then we're gonna go into that third round. So, are we ready? Dead bug hold, moving dead bug, or alternating leg lowers for our first one. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Nice and controlled. 10 more seconds. And it's okay to go from a moving to a hold to end here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Feel free to drop those feet, drop those knees, give them a hug. We got that hollow hold in 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up, toes pulled back towards you, chin to your chest, shoulders grounded if you'd like that upper core activation. Ten more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax here. We've got that bicycle crunch to toe touch coming in next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. And maybe you're going to get rid of the toe touch portion. Maybe you're just going to go opposite elbow to opposite knee. And just do the bicycle. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Breather. I'm going to give you a longer rest here actually in between each circuit. We're going back to the top. So it's either that dead bug hold, that moving dead bug, or those alternating leg lowers. Totally up to you. You do not have to do the same option all 3 rounds either. You can change. Good. We've got 12 seconds. Here we're going to go back in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm okay if we're just dead bug holding. I'm okay if we're just doing those alternating heel taps, or if we're doing a full dead bug. You're really progressed into that alternating leg lowers. Good for you. I just know you got these 3 challenging moves. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give those knees a nice little hug. For our hollow hold, we are laying flat on the ground, low backs pressed in. We're just holding those legs up straight. And 3, 2, 1. We're here. Toes pulled back. You got 10 seconds. You're doing great. You got to drop them to 90, drop them to 90. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bicycle crunches are next. That toe touch is an option. In 3, 2, 1. Stay slow and controlled here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Long break here. Feel free to extend those legs nice and straight. Reach those hands up over your body. About stretching your body out. You're really working that core today. Your third and final round. About 30-ish seconds. We're not rushing into it. My goal for you for this third round is, depending on how your core is feeling, I want you to choose any progression or modification. I do not care what it looks like, but I want you to be doing something for the entire 30 seconds. So that is my goal for you. We've got 13 seconds here. Starting back with those dead bugs. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. The more reps you do does not make time go by faster. So I want that core to be engaged. I want you to be controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Hollow hold. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. You're doing great. You got 15 more. We're halfway through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Final time here. Bicycle crunches. Are you ready? We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last 30 seconds of work. I don't care how many you get in. The further that opposite leg extends from that body, the more challenging it's going to be. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hang out here. Extend those legs nice and flat. Extend those arms above your body. Nice big deep breaths. Good. Then bring both those knees into your chest here. For a little bit of rock back and forth. Keep that head on the ground. Drop those feet flat. We're going to do one more stretch. Take that right leg over top of your left leg. This might be enough for you. If it's not, you want a little bit deeper of a stretch, rotate, dropping that right foot down to the ground. This is option 2. Option 3, take that left hand, pulling that right knee closer to the ground. Good. Rock yourself back up. Let's switch legs here. Once again, knee over top. You can hold there. You can rotate and drop that foot down to the ground, or you can drop that foot and pull that knee closer. Feel free to continue stretching if you'd like, depending on how you are feeling. Awesome job today, guys. Thank you for joining me for Cardio Boot Camp. That core circuit you are probably going to feel tomorrow. You may feel it in that rib cage there. Totally normal. Just don't be alarmed if you wake up in the morning and you wonder what that feeling is. So awesome job today. I will see you next time.